The honourable member for Calgary-North Hill, followed by the honourable member for Calgary-Fish Creek.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We've heard a lot of talk in this Assembly and in Alberta in general amongst Albertans around the cost of electricity and the need for transmission in this province moving forward. What we do know is that there is going to be a huge increased demand because of population and growth in the economy. So my question is to the Minister of Energy. What demand-side management initiatives does his department have in place that would drive change in consumer behaviour, reducing energy demand overall and at peak times, and ultimately reducing costs to consumers?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to commend the honourable member for that question. Demand-side management and other related policies that achieve efficiencies in energy consumption are actually the best way to reduce both consumption, both cost and emissions. Accordingly, the Government of Alberta, through the Alberta Innovates Technology Futures, is working with both INMAX and EPCOR on studying the benefits of real-time electricity consumption monitors and ways in which this could help residential consumers reduce their consumption. This work is largely completed, and we expect it to be reported now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the same minister. Given that demand-side management is the cheapest cost of electricity that can be brought online to meet growing demand, does it not make sense to send a strong signal to the Alberta Electricity System Operator and the AUC to work with electricity and natural gas retailers and distributors on providing appropriate incentives for demand-side management initiatives?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, I certainly agree with the honourable member's preamble. With respect to residential customers, I've addressed that question in my first answer. With respect to the larger industrial and commercial users, they already have the option to track hourly rates and accordingly to the incentive and the ability to manage use accordingly. So they can go on and off the grid when they think it's appropriate or have local generation and generate locally when they can, when rates are too high, or go back on the grid. So on that score, we're already...
The honourable member, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My final question is actually to the Minister of Environment. And given that energy demand-side management is one of the least expensive strategies for consumers and taxpayers in reducing greenhouse gas emissions, will the Minister vigorously pursue such initiatives in moving forward the province's climate change strategy?
The Honourable Minister of the Environment and Water.
Thank you to the member for the question. I can tell you to the honourable member that I'm happy to say through the Ministry of Environment and Water, through agriculture, rural development, through sustainable resource development and energy, we are going to continue on with the next generation of energy-efficient programs in this province while Alberta will remain a national leader. We're going to build on the successful programs that we've had. We've prevented some 1.5 million tonnes of GHGs from entering the atmosphere, which is equivalent to 300,000 cars from the road. We're looking forward to bringing this program forward and building upon the great work that has already happened.
The honourable member.